It's like a huge milestone for us to be able to get overseas.
Yeah, how special is it for you to tour Europe? Is it something special, or is it for you just...
For us touring in Europe, it's very special. I mean, I think we all grew up hoping that we'd one day get the opportunity to come over, whether as tourists just to check it out, or some of us who had aspirations early on to be in a band and to get to tour. So it's like a huge milestone for us to be able to get overseas, because it kind of seals the deal that you're doing it for like a job, like it's professional. Like they don't send you, people don't send you over to Europe to play unless they believe in you. So it's a good thing.
I was wondering maybe, but do you know your background? I mean, do you have a European ancestry?
I'm actually half Italian and half Cuban. So I guess half of my ancestry is European.
Is it any special for you, or is it just way back and it doesn't?
Well, my mom is first generation. She was born in Cuba, so my family's really Cuban on that side. Okay. But my dad's family is pretty Americanized. They've been in town or in the States for a while. But it's still, a lot of the Italian culture still shines through, but very much an American Italian.
Do you have an example for you, Italian, what to still shine through for you in your way of life?
As far as my mom's side or the dad's side?
Just your side. Italian, I mean. European.
Well, the food, a lot of Italian food my grandparents cook and things like that, like on Sunday and stuff. I think that would be the main of it. The food. The food comes through the most.
Music?
Music. I like a lot of like Hispanic music, like Afro-Cuban music and stuff like that. Like Buena Vista Social Club and things like that. Stuff I grew up listening to, like my grandfather played, growing up in his car if I was driving with him. So a lot of that sort of stuff as far as world music.
Okay. I asked because I read somewhere that your vocal influences, one of them is Bob Marley. Yeah,
Bob Marley I grew up loving. My dad is a huge Bob Marley fan all growing up, and that was one of my main vocal influences. That's what got me started singing, really.
Yeah, but how come? Can you explain what song, maybe do you still recall what song triggered you to sing? Or is it
it was, he has this, on the Songs of Freedom box set, there's the acoustic medley where it's just him and an acoustic guitar, and he runs through like 4 songs. I think to show this guy Johnny Nash, because the guy Johnny Nash was going to cover some of his songs for one of his records. And it's like a 4-song or 5-song medley of songs where he just plays it acoustically. And it's just awesome. It's like the most soulful, kind of bare bones way, to present these songs. And I just started mimicking that style of playing. Like how I got into singing was I started playing acoustic guitar and just started singing songs that I really loved, just because it made me feel nice. And then I slowly started writing songs and just kind of propelled to, then I started playing with some dudes, like started playing out with other musicians, and it progressed into what I'm doing now. But at the basis, in the beginning, it was that was what started it for me.
What song specifically? What song of Bob Marley specifically?
I'm Hurting Inside, which it's like the last song of that acoustic medley. It's kind of like the climax.
What album is it on?
It's disc 2 of the Songs of Freedom box set.
No, but do you know what regular album he released?
It was, I believe it was a B-side off of Catch a Fire, but I'm not positive of that, or Burnin'. Okay. It's a B-side of one of those, but like in the box set, they have like a bunch of songs never released before on the box set, and that was just one of the recordings. So it's like very specific to that particular recording.
What does he have that you think, well, is special to you?
So some people are just singers. Some people have great voices and are able to control them very well, and but they don't really emote. They don't really. It doesn't come across that there's that much feeling there. And what made it so important to me, and what I really identified with about it, and what made me want to sing, was the emotional connection to what he was singing. Like it felt like he was just pouring his heart out through his voice, and just the soul there. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to, just kind of purge myself of those emotions through singing, and to have people feel the way that I felt listening to him do that.